Hello everyone. We would be spending roughly half an hour to an hour daily to go through something to learn something. Today we are going to see how a bundler changed basically loading time of a website like framework. So we'll go through the article to review it. And we'll just do this and chat can we remove it. Okay, interesting. Okay, we'll ignore this. I'm go through this article. This is article between Framer and VoidZero. VoidZero is basically a company which has created a lot of tools, and Rollup is one of them. So we'll go through this article. How Framer reduced LCP using Rolldown. Oh, they are building Rolldown. Mm, we'll review that later, not in this video. Framer is a no-code website builder that lets customers like Miro, Perplexity, and Scale AI rapidly create and update dynamic website without requiring developer support. The key to their growth is speed. Framer lets their customers ship fast sites as fast or faster than having a team of the best front-end developer. That means constantly looking at ways to improve their customers' core web vitals like large contentful paint, LCP, and other thing. Their challenge: improving bundling and chunk splitting. Like most modern websites, Framer bundles their customer website to make the website faster. The purpose of bundling is to reduce the total number of network requests. Okay, but a single big JavaScript file isn't ideal either. In order to achieve the best possible performance, bundlers are often split into chunks, and optimal balance between chunk size and number of chunks is needed. This relies on a bundler feature called chunk splitting. Yeah, agree to this. Chunks are the files of optimized code created by bundlers and loaded on demand by the browser. Yes, like currently major front-end frameworks are component-driven. They try to bundle things, but they at the same time they try to split the application into chunks so that they are not loading whole application at once, even though member may be visiting a part of it, not the complete application itself. So that way they decide how to split and when to split in chunks. Framer used an open source bundler called esbuild, which redefined performance for JavaScript bundler. esbuild was significantly faster than everything else at that time, and it allowed Framer to provide a fast publishing experience when their customer made changes to their website. Okay, so Framer was earlier using esbuild, which is way faster than Webpack and other old alternatives. However, ESLint has limitation when it comes to chunk splitting. It sometimes produces too many chunks, affecting the website LCP. Framers performance engineers were looking for ways to improve LCP with a better chunk splitting strategy. The team had explored alternatives like rollup, parcel, farmfare, but none were comparable to ESBuild's bundling speed and would negatively impact their customers' publishing speed. This was when Rolldown came into consideration. So, which means, as per them, ESBuild bundling speed is better than Rollup, Parcel, and FarmFay, but Rolldown looks like a better alternative to it. The solution: roll downs advanced chunk unlocked flexibility. Rolldown was the new kid on the block, written in Rust. That's interesting. So here all the other bundlers, major bundlers are written in basically JavaScript runtime. But this VoidZero company is redefining the software industry, front end industry, because they are writing every tools in Rust-based languages. So Rollup, they have tried in Rust, so which means they will definitely have a better performance than other alternative. It promised bundling speed that matches esbuild. Okay, as important is a configuration feature Rolldown had called advanced chunk, which gives users the option to fine-tune how chunks are created. Instead of relying on a standard algorithm to bundle and split their code, user can set chunking rules to better fit their code repository. The flexibility is a powerful feature and was exactly what Framer was looking for. The Framer team made a bet. They became a VoidZero customer and started working directly with VoidZero's roll-down team. The goal was to fine-tune chunking and improve LCP. The partnership launched a series of rapid roll-down iteration. VoidZero prioritized Framer's feature requests and issues when new versions of roll-down were released. Framer quickly provided feedback on their impact on code chunks. For instance, Framer requested a rule to place code shared by multiple files into a separate chunks, leading Rolldown to add the minimum share count option. What is this? They requested to place code shared by multiple files into a separate chunk. Okay, so if you have A, B, C, and all of the files are sharing some piece of a code, so we can put it into a separate chunk, which they are calling minimum share count. So if they are minimum sharing this much, they would create a different chunk for it altogether. The result chunk decreased by 67% and LCP improved. Framers roll down implementation decreased chunks by 67% for the majority of Framers website. Okay, which means if they are seeing some repeat code, they can just split it into a separate chunk altogether, and that way they can reduce the size of chunk itself. But how did Framework progress against their ultimate goal of faster LCP? Did the optimized chunk improve caching and load time faster for returning visitor? Let's take a look. So if website size is less than 1 MB, LCP is 0. Website size is medium 1 to 2 MB, 4%, reduced by 4%. But if website size is larger than 2 plus MB, then they were able to reduce that by more than 40%. The bigger the website, the more room for optimization. Small framer website like hobby project or simple landing page or already load quickly and have little overhead for further reduce. Whereas larger framer website reduced LCP by hoping 41%. Framers customers were delighted. Okay, nice. I've been optimizing every single page with a small incremental gain and then suddenly bang after the rollout drop. Thank you, the performance team. So this is the UI UX web designer and framework expert. Okay. Site performance and publish speed seems significantly better. I just didn't expect such a visible increase in performance. Freelancer and framer expert. Okay. Framer has two distinct and very different build artifact. Framer website, the website customer publish. Framer canvas, the way I have customer design their website in. All the Framer website now use roll down in their build process. The next step is to migrate the Framer canvas build process to roll down to load faster, improving publishing time, even reduce storage cost. How they reduce the storage cost? Publishing time they can improve. They would be faster bundling. Okay, they would be able to reduce the storage cost. Interesting, we have to see that. In the time, Framer is also looking to adopt other VoidZero projects like native or speed linter or slint formatter when available. Metrics are based on the 75th percentile. How this is how core web vitals like recipes are calculated. Numbers are TTFV adjusted. I guess this is quite a good performance boost. Let's check Framer itself. Not this. Just a second. Separate all the tabs, and I would just stream complete window itself. Let's review the framer. This is a framer, so let's review their speed. It's quite good. So I would just drop this and I would say framer.com. That's it. Right? Oh, nice. They have quite good speed. They're quite fast. Interesting. This is framer. What about this? What is this? Mm, Not sure what happened, but interesting enough. And what about Webflow and other alternatives that they have? Let's check their speed. It's quite slow as compared to Framer, I would say. Let me give. Hmm. And what are other alternative? Webflow versus Framer versus. Webflow is known for its powerful and flexible visual design tool, extensive CMS, and custom code export, making it a great choice for professional or complex setup. It's a rapid prototype, slick animation, and it's like Figma, like intuitive design canvas with real-time production, often making it faster for designers with less coding experience to build impressive UI. The best platform depends on a specific need. When was this article written? It was 20. And when was the other article written which we were reviewing? This was 2024. And this was written on 2025. So there is no point in reading the article related to this. So we can say Framer versus Webflow. Okay, so Framer is new in the market, and Webflow is the old guy in the market. So that it that is what it is. So that was all in this video. We learned like how Framer has utilized Rolldown to improve their performance. Given Rolldown is created in Rust, so it gives age. And second thing is like they have helped like they had a collaboration with Framer, and that was the reason Framer was able to ask for features that they are getting stuck with. So mainly that is a different story, but I would suggest like given it's a Rust based bundler, it is really quick, really fast, and that is the point. So yeah, that was all in this video. Let's see what we learn next. Thank you. Have a nice day.